Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here with Marshall Fields, and my beautiful wife is sitting there, but I don't think she's on the camera. Well, I think you just saw her hands there. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Blue Sports Report. That's you guys. This literally does not work. All right, now make sure you don't get it too. Here's what there's a technique to this. You want to keep moving it through the fire. Because if you stop in the fire, it catches flame and then it gets burnt. So what you want it to do is, you really want it to melt, okay? Melt, not burnt. I know you like them burnt, right?
Me?
So we had a very eventful day. We went down to Redskins training camp, got cussed at, told to go home. I tell you, the funniest thing was, and I wish I had it on camera, because as soon as we got in there, Michael was wearing his cowboy hat. And this guy comes through, and he's like, "Hey, you, take that hat off." Michael pulled that hat off real quick, and all the staff people just started rolling that were there. So it was kind of interesting. So my niece and my nephew were here. We were actually in the movies watching. Here, come on over here, John. Right here. Okay. Here. So, go behind me. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. All right. So, yeah, see now you blow that out. So, just kind of move them through the fire a little bit here so you don't burn them, all right? So, you make s'mores now. You got to have your graham crackers. You got to have your chocolate. And you don't want to burn those marshmallows, okay? All right. Now, hold it back a little bit. Now, see, you're dipping them down a little low. It's going to catch fire soon. Now, just kind of hold them up here. There you go. Let that heat melt them real good.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire. All right. So anyway, Tristan Hill. Tristan Hill was carted off today at Dallas Cowboys' first practice. But what we're told, no injuries, cramps. I'm telling you, cramps. And I got to be honest, if you're watching E2 Blue did a video on the way back up, my leg, I could start to feel a cramp that was coming on. It was just like, uh-oh, it's getting ready to lock up. It's getting ready to lock up. And, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, cramps, that's it. Okay, now turn that over. That way. See, it's getting nice and soft. Cramps ain't no joke. I've had, see, you're holding it down too far. Now, when they catch on fire and get burnt, you're going to eat them burnt now. Cramps are no joke because, you know, like a lot of times when I end up getting that 12, 15,000 steps and stuff where I'm carrying lots of bricks and everything else, in the middle of the night, those cramps hit in, and I'm seriously, it's like, you know.
Marshall?
Yeah, see you're about, that's ready. That's hot. That's nice and melted there. There you go. Okay. Woo! That's some more there. Okay. All right, they got two of them right there.
I'm going to burn the stick just because
No, we're not going to burn the stick. We're going to put 2 more marshmallows on there. All right, so he had cramps.
I get 2 more.
He had cramps that they carted him off with, so he's going to be okay. Another interesting thing that happened, I'm told, thanks to Emily Ann, she ended up texting me and was like, "Where have you been? Have you been watching Instagram?" Because Zeke Elliott has been liking a lot of stuff that's been going on at training camp. So that's all real good news. Let's see. Ooh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's nice. Ooh. We're gonna have to use the graham crackers to get some melted. Look at. Oh, that's great. So Zeke Elliott is paying attention. He's part of the team, and I dare say he might be itching to get back out there. Oh boy. That's because they were taught by a professional here. You know, Boy Scouts. It's professional here. Oh, boy. All right. Because you would, the marshmallows, look at this. Let me show you guys. Look at that.
We're having that.
That's what they're having. I don't think it's keto. So, Zeke Elliott is definitely itching to get out there. The Cowboys have made an offer to him. We don't know if it's a low ball offer and stuff like that, but his people have not got. You can start eating. That's how s'more's supposed to be, so it melts the chocolate. You could have just had a bag of chocolate and a graham cracker and a marshmallow if you don't want it hot. Kids today. Okay, so
It's too hot.
Zeke is definitely itching to get back out there. He wants to be with his teammates and everything else. The Cowboys have made an offer to him. His people, yeah, see, you're about to hit somebody with like melted marshmallow, and it's sticky and will burn you. He's itching to get out there because he wants to be part of his teammates and stuff. So that's a good thing. His people haven't gotten back with a counter offer, and we'll have to wait and see what happens on that. But let's keep the Dallas Cowboys. Say a little prayer that nobody gets injured, because there's been a lot of guys already that have been knocked out. You look at the New York Stinking Giant. You know what? I'm gonna eat one of these. You want one? Ooh.
Like that hot? Careful.
It's hot. Now eat your s'mores. Sugar. Nothing like it. That was not a regular marshmallow right there either. That must have been a jet marshmallow. That was good. The New York Giants, man. Wouldn't be surprised if they checked out Dez Bryant. I mean, they've literally lost everybody, and I mean everybody as far as wide receiver. They're bringing back a practice squad guy. So if you're down to practice squad guys as your number ones, but we need to do another one? You bring back practice squad guys as your number ones, you got issues, so they'll probably kick the tires on him. You know, Alan Hearn's got a job with Miami Dolphins. Oops. The stick broke off on that one. So look for them to be looking for some wide receiver help. And Orlando Scandrick was signed by the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right. The Philadelphia Eagles signed Orlando Scandrick. So glad he got a job. And wonder if he'll be giving out any information on the Dallas Cowboys to the Eagles. Don't know, but we'll have to wait and see.
No loyalty.
Huh? Oh, no. Remember, it's a job. See, the thing I always say that you know it's a job, I mean, DeMario taught me that. He's like, listen, I'm an independent contractor. I get a 1099 at the end of the year, and I work for whoever pays me the most money. That's the way it is. And how you really know is when players talk, they don't say my team. You very rarely hear players say my team. They'll say, well, you know, I'm here to help this team. And it's kind of like a doctor. You know, doctors have that bedside manner where they're kind of cold. They don't really get to know you, because then they can make such decisions that are life and death without having any feeling into it. And that's the way it is now with football, because the players, it's like, listen, it's just a job. It's not like it used to be when I grew up. That's it. See, that's melted. And when it starts burning like that, then it gets too hot. That's burnt. All right. Oh, you like it burnt, huh? Okay.
Girl, ain't no hot dog.
Clearly, the fireside chat has gone right tonight. But, you know, you got to take care of the kids, because you know what? They're gonna be running the world when I'm like wearing diapers again. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'm gonna turn the fire down because it's hot. I would say it's time to turn down the lights, but this might be a long night. I'll see you guys soon.